And after 1 month, we're finally back playing Pokemon Crystal Legacy. And we have a whole cavalcade of adventures to do, and we haven't even gone to Kanto yet. I have something here for you. Could you swing by my lab? No, Professor Elm, I can't. There's something else I need to do. It's really important. So back when I was playing the base game, I missed something that I could do over here. So if we talk to Kurt, he just impulsively runs off. Matthew, here's your GS ball back. Could you go see why Ilex Forest is so restless? He gives it back to us. So if you played Pokemon Crystal, the original one, on the 3DS, you pretty much get the GS ball immediately after the post-game. But in Crystal Legacy, you could actually do this sooner, because back when we went to the Ruins of Alph, we actually got ourselves a GS ball after doing the Ho-Oh puzzle. It's a hole. It looks like the GS ball would fit inside it. Want to put the GS ball here? Absolutely. I'm not going to think about the repercussions or what wraths will be incurred as a result. Yeah, that's Celebi. I just brought a Time Lord into the world. Look at it, so precious. And by the way, it's level 30, so that could lead to a whole other cavalcade of problems. We all know that at the end of the day, it's Kurt's fault for making me wait too long. It's been a whole month, dude. I am now going to whip out my first Ultra Ball, and I'm gonna hope the RNG gods are fully on my side. They are not fully on my side. Now put it to sleep. Make sure it stays like that. And of course you have a berry. John Coverage always has to have a Miracle Berry with them. We now switch over to the Scyther. It 100% is a Scyther. And because it's level 14, a cut should do a decent amount of damage to it. It just woke back up. Are you actually kidding me right now? I did not think this through. When in doubt, just use a Giga Drain. The good news is that there's no stab bonus because Spoodman is part poison and part bug and not part grass. See? That's actually kind of impressive with the lack of damage. Now I can only hope that your catch rate is extraordinarily high. Well, that is promising. Alright, revered as a guardian of the forest, Celebi appears wherever beautiful forests exist. Also, they have the ability to travel through time. It's kind of crazy. I feel inspired by what I just saw. It motivates me to make better balls. I'm going. Okay, we're never seeing you again. I called because I have something for you. See, it's an SS ticket. Now you can catch Pokemon in Kanto. Even though there's a lot of Pokemon in Kanto already in Johto, but yeah, this pretty much gives us access to essentially 50% of the game. Before you go, feel free to challenge the gym leaders of Johto again. This time they won't hold back. Looks like my trip is gonna be delayed. The gym leaders in Kanto are going to be extraordinarily ruthless, so we may as well do a bit of practice just to get back into Pokemon fighting spirits. So Faulkner's gonna start off with, well, yeah, of course, his Noctowl. And of course, just immediately Toot's gonna go in, and you're already stronger than the champion. Why do you have to use Hypnosis? Why do I have to play this on a higher difficulty? I can't make him wake up. Okay, Menace, Double Edge. Keep double edging until everyone is just a carcass. Why'd I enunciate the word edging there? I noticed it too. God damn it! Oh, that's even worse. Just ice punch it, nummies. And of course, you also have to have a Skarmory on your team. Got a bunch of lovely new additions. Next up is Dodrio. Okay, yeah, interesting. That's even better. Ah, Pidgeot. I remember in the original Pokemon Crystal, Faulkner actually used to Pidgeotto as his ace. It's gonna be weird, but I'm gonna send in Toot. And I'm gonna hope Toot wakes up. Coverage! Was not a smart decision. Oh, there we go. And you missed. Survive the Steel Wing. Survive. Why do you keep missing? Okay, you lived. And you missed. You always constantly have to miss. There you go, buddy. I'm so proud of you. And Bugsy will begin with... Ledlian. I gotta let you go now. That wasn't funny. He just completely tapped out, like he was just done. How swell of you to bring in a fortress. You know, it'd be really hilarious if it turned out if I had a Pokemon with a quad weakness. And really fast, viewer, really fast. Let me just proc a sunny day, just to make sure things are even more efficient throughout the rest of the battle. You don't get to do that. Not that you really can. Well, that's quite the surprise, you know. Very shocking of you to bring in the Shuckle, the one and only Mega Tank, even tankier than a Fortress somehow. There's only one solution that I can see here. Pray. Pray as much as you can, and pray that we can get out of this battle alive. And also pray that you have Steel Wing. This might be a good move to use. Because it was a very good move to use. False alarm. Oh, don't worry about the Twin Needles. You're gonna tank it just fine. Yeah, there you go, Hopebringer. I did the statistics. Just put that Scizor onto an open fire and cook them for as long as you can. What do you think Scizor would taste like? Do you think they would have, like, meat under its metallic exoskeleton? It's very sentimental how you decided to keep the Scyther with you. Alright, go after the Clefable. Step 1, proc the Confuse Ray. Step 2, allow the Clefable to hit itself. And step 3, double edge. Nothing but edging here. I need to shut up. Plus, like, it immediately went back to being fully cognizant. I'm gonna give Toot a fighting chance here. This is your opportunity to make up for the disaster that happened with Faulkner. Just trigger an earthquake. Yeah, try to dodge that. Try to, like, jump as it's happening. We're gonna be here for a few hours. That is a Blissey. I like how the egg just slowly advances towards the Pokemon. Oh my god! And luckily the Screech did lower its defense. You have done what many brave knights were unable to do. You killed a Blissey. It was inevitable. That's right, consume your calcium. You're only buying time. And Whitney is crying again. Shown your strength and skill, but have you improved since our last battle? I'm still recovering from the whole Dragonite incident. No, Lance had an actual Zapdos. I am not kidding. Anyways, you want me to become John Coverage? I guess the answer was no. I guess the answer was, you're gonna get the answer anyway. And you lived. Okay, we're going for the next option. Hopebringer! We're just gonna keep tackling each other until one of us goes down. You know Headbutt? Congratulations. Well, guess what I know? It starts with a D. It also starts with an E after the hyphen. And people on the internet over many years have been twisting the very word, and I one-shot you. We don't edge here. We goon. We go all the way. I need to stop now. That is right. Devour the dreams of this hopeful young youth. Show them the cruel reality of the situation in question. Oh no! Menace is gonna be destroyed! Nah, it's fine, it's fine. I have a backup plan. If this was like Gen 3, I don't think this would work at all. I'm just assuming that every Pokemon that's Not on the ground, knows levitate. I'm pretty sure Chuck has the exact same team layout from last time, so I'm not really too worried. Okay, nummies, one last boulder throw for the road, and then you're getting sacked. Proud of you. Everybody, let's take a moment of silence. Despite the fact that this isn't a Nuzlocke run, salute your screens now. Aw, how cute. That's so adorable. You and your Thunder Punch and my high defense Skarmory. Alright, just use your Goldberry. Your illegal contraband. I'm gonna take that HP back from you. Oh, I see that you have a Scyther on your team. Yeah, you're gonna survive this boulder being thrown at you. Yeah, you're doing really good. You're getting better at that. I think there was a time where I actually wanted to get rid of Spoonman and replace them with, like, I don't know, something better, like a Scizor. I'm so glad that I decided to keep you around. It's really making me think about the Togepi I got rid of. So if I decided to keep them, just how insane do you think they would have been? They would have just become, like, the next world ender. They would have evolved from being just the original menace. Please don't start with the Corsola. Please don't start with the Corsola. It's not gonna matter. The Corsola will be coming back. See? You see? They're immediately bringing her in. Then again, I do have to remember that my team have a much better array of moves. We might be able to stand a chance. Thank you for that. Anyways, really quickly, Toot, I need you to cause another earthquake to happen. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Just make sure that all that debris utterly crushes the Corsola so that it can never come back. Make sure it turns into a fine powder. Alright, here we go. Her two deadliest Pokemon back in action. Just use Earthquake. No, you see, that was actually called a diversion. The real strategy is to just incinerate the entirety of the gym to make sure there are no survivors. Oh, it's fine. Menace is good at handling the cold. Because he is the cold. We might be able to live this. We might be able to take out the Piloswine too. We already took out a solid third of his team, over a third. Menace had the steel chair. The actual referees had to pull her back because she was just going way too hard. We're gonna switch over to Spoonman in a minute because we can just use a Giga Drain and we can try to take it out. Unless you want to keep chucking more boulders, it's always your go-to move. And now there's one final gym leader to do, and then we can call it a day. Yeah, we just end the stream right here. Forget about Kanto. Ew, Kanto's gross. And now we just relentlessly spam with the double edges, as we always do. You think a mere Thunder Wave is capable of containing Menace. You have no idea the persistence, the dedication she has in her craft. Don't try to breathe on her. You're only buying time. The Gyarados is going up to the ceiling because they are afraid. And now they're gone. Risky, but we're going to apply the same strategy we did with Price, where we're just gonna keep chucking boulders until the Lapras falls down onto the floor. Then again, we have to take the Kingdra into consideration, so that is an awful strategy. Remember, Spoonman took out a Dragonite. They are an experienced Dragon Slayer. We have nothing to fear. And you procced the poison. Good job, buddy. Bad job, buddy. You see, it was all part of my gamble. I did what they refer to as, in chess, the Queen's Gambit, because I am the king of video games. This will work. It did not work. Forget about ice punches. Just go back to plan A. I don't believe it. There must be some mistake. She just refuses to admit defeat because she is so loathsome and arrogant, and I really wish that she would find a healthier hobby than smack-talking others on Call of Duty. I'm trying not to call her a okay? Welcome to the fast ship SS Aqua. Will you be boarding today? Yes, I want to get out of this country. Bring me to Kanto. Kanto is like so many more things, like nostalgia. Why did you shove me? My granddaughter is missing. She's just a wee girl. If you see her, please let me know. Passengers are all trainers. They're all itching to battle in their cabins. I'm itching too. There's nobody in this cabin though. It's probably just that one guy who went on the ship who isn't a trainer, and they're just actively trying to hide. Would it be considered wise to use Earthquake on a ship? Well, luckily we're not even on solid Earth right now. We're in the middle of the ocean somewhere. I've been stranded out here for 3 weeks. But we got Furret, so it's okay. Hi, will you play with me? It's just a Pokemon battle. She just has like a level 50,000 Machamp. She just has access to Mega Evolutions and Z moves and just all the later gen gimmicks. Fast Ships SS Aqua has arrived in Vermilion City. Now this is the Kanto I remember. They must have done some renovations because I don't recognize this at all. Everybody, we are finally here. Snorlax is snoring peacefully. Yeah, there's just a Snorlax over here blocking the road. Again, the Pokemon is preparing the land for construction, but I have no money to start the project. You've been here for like a solid 2 or 3 years in Universe. Your Machop already evolved. No, it hasn't evolved. Even the battle theme has changed to reflect the region that we're in. I have good news. We don't need the HM for cut. And let's not forget, Lieutenant Surge is the Lightning American! Yeah! And of course the mod pack does something absolutely special. They got rid of the trash can puzzle. This is the best day of my entire life. You see, it's actually a joke because this might be one of my worst. I have to hand it to you. May not be very smart to challenge me, but it takes guts. I've never lost on the battlefield. I'll zap you just like I did my enemies in war. He's gonna treat us like a enemy combatant. This dude does not follow the Geneva Convention. He's gonna be starting off with an Electrode. Okay, get your self-destructs out of the way. They also have an entire full team of 6, so that is gonna be a little concerning. But you know what? It's a challenge, and I'm up for the task. Really starting off strong. You're really starting off strong. And he just blew himself up. Don't worry, Menace. You can take it. You can take it. You can't take it. And they're gonna send in Lantern. Yeah, interesting. You know, I had a feeling you were gonna send one in, and I decided to bring in the Fire-type Pokemon anyway. Your AI is ridiculous. I'm feeling a little petty. Let's just use a sunny day. Weaken your water attacks, even though you're gonna be using predominantly Electric-type moves. Idiot. Commence maximum suckage. Of course you have leftovers. We're not off to a good start. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is what we call a, oh my gosh, my computer actually crashed into oblivion. Where we're restarting the fight. All right, this time, we're not gonna start with relentless aggression, and instead, of course, you could use your Rain Dance. We're just gonna cause the entire building to collapse again. Not smart sending in the Magneton, but I know what you're gonna do. You are going to pivot directly towards the Lantern. Oh no, you're just gonna reflect. Interesting. It's fine though, but I used a Screech. So it kind of got canceled out there. So I've really been trying to push Toot to becoming level 55 so they can become a Tyranitar. It's very possible we might be able to pull it off in this fight. There's the Lantern. I'm starting to second guess myself. Anyways, Sandstorm. Never mind. Smoothman is going to unleash the Sludge Bomb upon his enemies and not do anything, but we did proc a poison. Confuse the lantern. Discombobulate the shit out of it. Hit yourself. Never mind. Look at this. Half of my team is already decimated. We'll just have to go to the expert strategy of just chucking boulders. When in doubt, bombs away. Come on, hit yourself. Yes! Okay. That's good? That's very good. That's very good. We only took out half of his team. Hurrah! Give it up for Ampharos, Okay, dodge that, please. Keep spamming it with hydro pumps. Hopebringer, my guy, please. Just burn this thing. Burn this thing! Next up is Electabuzz. He's not messing around. Proc the Sunny Day. No, don't beat Hopebringer into submission. No. Okay. We're good. Of course you have to be faster. Thank you. Thank you for becoming the Hope Spot, Hopebringer. This is your fault. We are not gonna get close because Airplane is part flying type. We didn't win this fight. We gotta Alt F4 out of here. Let's go do some trainer battles. We gotta even the odds. That's the only way we can take him out. The best part about Kanto is the fact that it's actually open, so you can just go and fight the gym battles at any time. You don't have to immediately jump into it like a certain reckless fool. What is this? Have I perchance come across a skinwalker? Quit mimicking, but that's my favorite hobby. Yeah, but do I even get a TM from her this time? I don't think I do. So it's just creepypasta. Davron City Magnet train station. So this is actually our one-way ticket back to Johto, but there's a lot of like other criterias we have to fill in order to actually go back there. Sorry, but the magnet train isn't operating now. Definitely not pivotal for later down the road. Viewers, you're not gonna believe it. They got rid of the trees. You could actually like circle around over to Route 10 if you wanted to, or Route 9 leads to Route 10, so I'm only half right. Excuse me, miss, you have a Diglett in your home right now. There's a hole in your property. The health department's gonna find out about this and they're gonna foreclose the house. You might have an infestation. Beat the 6 of us trainers to win a fabulous prize. The real prize is the Tyranitar. Of course, right in the nick of time. I just love that amazing timing you have. The moment is finally here. We, as of this moment, officially, undoubtedly have a Tyranitar of our own. Took us over a month to do this. And we have a poor, unfortunate victim to experiment on. That Nidoking does not stand a chance, I'm sorry. Look at this thing's stats, it's ridiculous. This thing is practically a pseudo-legendary, and that's because it is. The caveat, though, is that it's no longer part, ground type. It's a dark type now, which is kind of awkward because Hopebringer is also a dark type. Oh, man, Surge is... Like, that was just so overwhelmingly powerful. It just destroyed the sun. We're all enveloped in darkness now. As promised, you win a prize. Of course, it's a nugget. But after seeing how you battle, I want to see how I'll fare. How about it? Yeah, we gotta do a fight. Because this dude is actually bloodthirsty. Yeah, of course, just pivot to someone else. A lantern. You have to give me bitter flashbacks. Of course, just to switch out. Thank you. Thank you for that. I was honestly feeling really uncomfortable. How rudimentary of you to pick the most overrated starter. What accent was that?
Bill, he's my grandson. He's in Johto. He does something with PCs, so I'm house sitting because I don't like using the computer. I just don't know how to use one. I try to ask Bill how to use a computer, and he tells me everything, but it just makes my head get all fuzzy.
It's a TV.
Oh, that's what you call that piece of machinery. I was kind of scary seeing all those moving pictures. When I first saw a painting of the Mona Lisa, I was like, wow, I can't comprehend this moving. And then they have, like, the actress dressed up as Mona Lisa dancing, and then I went absolutely crazy, and I had a nervous breakdown right on the spot.
Oh, for f***'s sake. Okay, you know what? I think we're gonna put Tyranitar temporarily in the PC. We literally annihilated the sun. There are at least 20 supernovas that happen at the same time. This thing is just too strong. We gotta wait for the perfect moment to use him again. We're gonna temporarily bring Scyther back, because I need Scyther. We need to cut down some trees, unfortunately, to make progress. Hey you, don't litter. What? I was just walking by. You're just immediately assuming I'm doing crimes? She'll be coming around Mount Silver when she comes. Mount Silver is in Johto, right? Mount Silver is wherever you want it to be. It's probably in your imagination.
Because that's where only the nightmares rest.
Oh, we're definitely going there, viewer. And this is the Kanto power plant. Back in Pokemon Yellow Legacy, this place was completely shut down, but they revitalized it, and everything is good now. A thief broke into the power plant. What is the world coming to? On second thought, I probably shouldn't have spoken too soon. I just got word from Cerulean. It appears that a shady character has been loitering around. Could I ask you for your cooperation? Sure, we could... No. You thought I was gonna immediately go back to Cerulean City, but you misunderstand. There is absolutely no way that I am going to withdraw a Pokemon with the move cut right now. I just do not have the patience for that. We're going to the rock tunnel. I understand if all of Kanto's power is gonna go kaput, but honestly, it's about getting stronger. I have to be strong by every means necessary. In a sort of way, Lieutenant Surge declared war on me, the second American here. Also, there's no trainers here, by the way. It's a little upsetting. I navigated this place for nothing. It's like all of the trainers just decided to disappear because the developers didn't program them in. Oh, there's one. It's Kangaskhan. It's a level 60 Kangaskhan. And it knows reversal. Which did nothing. Anyways, welcome to Lavender Town. Yeah, do you feel that presence behind you? Don't worry, it's not a ghost, it's just me.
I'm inside your walls.
Just to be on the absolute safe side, I think it's time we brought Tyranitar back out. So here's a bit of lore. So the Pokemon Tower was replaced with a radio tower, and they decided to excavate all the corpses of the Pokemon and consolidate them into this building. They just straight up disrespected a historical site. I'm absolutely certain that this place is haunted. The spirits are restless and they're angry. They're super angry. All right, and here we are in Celadon City. What a happy place, because this is where the casino is. Let me recount a terrifying tale. Once upon a time, there was a little boy who was given a new bicycle. He wanted to try it right away. He was having so much fun that he didn't notice the sun had set. While riding home in the pitch black night, the bike suddenly slowed. Pedals became heavy. When he stopped pedaling, the bike began slipping backwards. It was as if the bike were cursed and trying to drag him into oblivion. Dude, he was just on a hill, relax. Who, me? I'm the programmer. Play the slot machines. You bet I will, as soon as I'm done exploring the rest of this hole. I'm the graphic artist. I drew you.
What is this? Tiny little corner of nightmares I have stumbled upon. I must flee this place immediately.
I'm just really excited for that moment when I just get ambushed by Smith again. Looking at the ground while I was walking made me dizzy. Yeah, like, it really can. What are the prizes gonna be? Oh yes, Larvitar. You know, you can just get one at the dark tunnel. Just gotta keep walking around until you eventually stumble upon it, and it's free too. I mean, you pay with something else though. It's time, but or you just be lucky like I am. Give me all the casino money. Going all in, baby. Going all in. Look, I promise it'll be amazing. The payoff will be great. I'll be able to pay off all of my loans. See? See? We're already making progress. That is a substantial amount of coins. Okay, those are leftovers. I will happily appropriate those. We're just gonna give it straight up to Toot. Just give the most imposing Pokemon the means of just ripping away the hope of our enemies. Lieutenant Surge is gonna have PTSD again. Cycling Road starts here. It's all downhill, so it's totally exhilarating. Yeah, it's just great going into a downward spiral. I've heard scary stories about this place. Super spooky. I'm not sleepy, you're sleepy. I don't know what you're talking about. So there's one thing I noticed about Pokemon Crystal compared to Pokemon Yellow. It really feels like there aren't as many trainers here, because I remember back when I was doing my playthrough of Yellow Legacy, I was here for at least an hour battling non-stop trainers. Like, I have to say, the Cycling Road is not as popular as it used to be. It sort of became an urban legend, especially among horror enthusiasts, and there's a very good reason why it's so terrifying, you know? It's just the slope. It's at enough of an axis that you start to go down. I'm Janine, Hocus Pocus Poof. See, I look just like her now. Another skinwalker. Grandpa's at the Safari Zone warden. At least he was. He decided to go on vacation and took off overseas all by himself. He was looking out for a mental health break, because losing your dentures is quite scarring.
It's just another reminder of the bleak inevitability that one day we will all die, and that date is fast approaching.
They even sealed the doorway. They sealed it off completely. You cannot go into the Safari Zone, period.
You see, it was just time for me to close the Safari Zone because the eldest creatures are coming out. I had to do my best to contain it, so I sealed the entrance of my entire place of business. If I didn't, the ghouls would have come out.
On sunny days, I think that the kids would rather be playing in the schoolyard than studying in class. But those were the days back when we had a sun. We don't even get to look out at the stars, because all the stars were taken by the one known as Toot. Oh, cool. Ditto. You know, it's so funny that you just so happen to have one of those. Really quickly, just transform into the Skarmory for me.
Boy, I love being purple.
Now we just make a hard pivot in the direction of lighting you on fire. You could run away from your destiny. We're on a field trip to Lavender Town Radio Tower for social studies. Oh, dude, that's like the plot of a horror movie right there. So this trainer decided, hey, I'm just gonna steal all of the Johto starters because I can. Ah, yes, Cyndaquil. It reminds me of the good old days when I decided to nickname my team member Yeast Bean. Which would, you know, it's named after the beans that are fermented in Japan, and not after any other bean of any kind. Oh, you know, just a shout out to Greg 2 from Pokemon Coliseum. I feel like we've never really addressed Greg 2. Here, fishing fan, take this. It's a super rod. I just got it all the way out here in Kanto. Cinnabar's volcano erupted. It hurled boulders that cut off Route 19 indefinitely. I wonder if the people of Cinnabar are safe. Oh no, they're absolutely all dead. There's just no way to get over here. There's no means to access Route 19, meaning we're pretty much at a crossroads. Either fight Lieutenant Surge or find another way around. Or we could just do something entirely different. Yeah, just let this guy, like, tap me. Hey, you, forget you see me, okay? You see, hear, know nothing. Okay, bye, kid, nothing. Bye-bye, a go-go. What's with that, like, racially insensitive dialogue? It's honestly more bearable if I just use a Yoda voice.
Okay, tell you mine secret, will I?
It actually makes a lot more sense.
Machine part. Steal by me. Hide it. I did. In gym of the cerulean. Inside water. Put it. I did. My cock with a rock. I must crush. Pain. I must endure.
What? I need to stop doing that. It was just right here. That's the missing part from my beloved generator. You found it. Thanks. Here, take this TM as a reward. It's just zap cannon. I don't think any of my team members can use it. Here's the TM. There you go. Put it in a Blu-ray player. See what happens. Oh, hey Zapdos. We're not gonna go after them just yet. I think we're gonna save that for later. In Pokemon Crystal, they completely sealed this off. So it looks like fighting the gym leader is the only option. Nope. I think we have an even better solution. Hear me out. We have access to fly. Why don't we just go back to the Indigo Plateau and then just loop down to Viridian City. That's such a smart idea. Those suckers don't even know they're being played. Off to the Pokemon League, are you? The Elite Four is so strong, it's scary. They're ready for... Wait a minute. If we go back to Vermilion, we now have access to the rest of Kanto, because the radios are back on because we have the power generator working again. But we need to get an upgraded version of it. And I'm an idiot. Ah, so you're the Matthew who solved the power plant's problem. You're a real lifesaver. Please take this as a token of my thanks. There we go. Happy, happy music. Snorlax woke up. Doesn't seem too happy. Alright, the Snorlax is level 50. It should not be hard to take this thing out, considering the sheer amount of training, not training that I've been doing. I think you can take a double edge. I really do. Oh yeah, that's actually perfectly reasonable. And now we just gotta use a hypnosis. Always misses. You really had to do that to me. Alright, so you went to sleep. Congratulations. Just a shame that Toot could potentially one-shot the Snorlax. It might be risky. I'm gonna do it anyway, of course. No, I'm catching this thing. You actually managed to proc a hypnosis for once in your life. Of course, you have to know Snore. Traded a Zapdos for this. I'm probably gonna have to, like, chuck a boulder at it in a minute. The threat of the boulder was enough to get it captured. This Pokemon's stomach is so strong, even eating moldy or rotten food will not affect it. You can just give all of it your expired milk.
But to take a pop out of it.
What was that? I'm very sorry. You know, it's super great to be back here on Route 2. Except for the fact that I have to cut down a fucking tree. And the part that's really upsetting about it is the fact that there's no Viridian Forest here. It's just like a small little facsimile of what it was. Pokemon Heart Gold and Silver do actually address this, though. In fact, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver addressed a lot of things. It's still an impressive feat, though, that they were able to get 2 regions into one game in just a tiny little cartridge at the time. What the heck is this? Trainer House, the club for top trainer battles. This is entirely new. I don't recognize this building at all. Welcome to our training hall. You may battle a trainer once per day.
Smith
is back. Oh, you gotta pick like the most uncomfortable looking floor ever. Oh, it just hurts my eyes. I knew this place was original. You f***ing asshole! You have a level 70 Raikou! What is wrong with you? And knows double team. It can dodge screams. And we got it. Oh shoot. My System 32 got deleted. And here we are, back in the town where everything began. Red's house. I mean, canonically, this should also be the name of, well, my name. And this is the house of the dreaded Poop Lore, the rival from the last playthrough.
What do you think of the trainers out here? Pretty tough, huh? Let's see how many badges you have. Oh, you only have the ones from Johto? Oh, that is just so disappointing. I'm ashamed of you.
I went to Johto to train. You remind me so much of who I was as a young man. And he just gives you a silver wing. Oh my god, this is how we get Lugia. But we're not going to Johto just yet. That's not going to be for a long time. We got a lot of other things to do beforehand. Computer Museum of Science is closed for renovations. Again, they just completely removed the door. It's been a while, Matthew. Since I lost to you, I thought about what I was lacking with my Pokémon, and we came up with an answer. Matthew, now we'll show you. What did you finally get good? Was that the solution? Just locking in? Oh, look at this. He's got like a different sprite and everything. He's starting off with an Ursaring. He's got like Pokemon in the mid-60s as well, so, you know, that's really comforting. We're starting off by planting spikes on the ground. We will now strategically discombobulate the Ursaring. And as always, it will never work. Menace will be destroyed by the Hyper Beam, and in a panic, I have to actively pick up the pieces, use a stab bonus Rock Slide, not even bother with the debuffing. Okay, good, it actually flinched. Lucky me. And there's the Meganium. Just giving me the side eye again. Of course, just get your Solar Beam set up. Very nice. Now soar into the sky. Just make sure you don't hit yourself on the cave ceiling. Yeah, of course, you gotta have your Houndoom. Just ruining everybody's day. Yeah, anyways, Nummy's time. Now, whatever you do, don't get hurt by the Fire Blast. I mean, you are gonna get hurt by it, but just don't get burned, alright? Oh, thank God. I was really expecting a burn there. Just completely annihilate them. Alright, and there's the Crobat. A bit risky, but I really think we're gonna need Nummies against the Tyranitar, so we're gonna send in our own to finish the job. Oh, what? Of course. What a strategic mastermind. It looks like this is an official clash of the Titans. Uh-oh. That's not good. I think this Earthquake is gonna do it in. I think he's the Titan that's gonna... No, actually... No, it's good. And the Leftovers heals us slightly as well. Of course, you have to be f***ing faster. But are you gonna tank it? Are you gonna live? Are you gonna live? Yes, you lived! Come on! And he's down, one-shotted. That is the benefit of debuffing. I thought I raised my Pokemon to be the best they could be, but it still wasn't enough. I'm going to be the greatest Pokemon trainer ever, because these guys are behind me. One of these days, I'm going to prove how good I am by beating you. Whatever. My name is now Kakarot, by the way. This is entirely new. Mount Moon Square, don't litter. They're just so insistent that I don't litter. Oh, look at this! I think this is the Clefairy event. They're just hopping around a stone. It's just like in the anime. How wholesome. Maybe a Pokemon can break this. That's the first thing that comes to mind when you see this Moonstone. Well, look at this. The sun finally came back out. Toot was feeling merciful, but it will go back down. If I win, you have to help me with my suntan lotion. No, you can't just go up to a random stranger and ask them to cover you with suntan lotion. What's wrong with you? Take a look at what happened to Cinnabar. It's just an absolute ruin. There's nothing left. Civilization has crumbled. Also, that's not Pooplore, is it? Just pretend that he's still called Pooplore. This is a sequel to Yellow Legacy, after all.
Well, it's plain to see you're a trainer. My name's Pooplore, and not Blue. I used to be the champion.
You want to challenge me or something? I hate to say it, but I'm not in the mood for a battle now. Take a good look around you. Volcano erupts and just like that, a whole town disappears. We could go on winning and losing in Pokemon, but if nature so much as twitches, we could lose in a second. He's just mourning the loss of all those who perished. If you want to battle me, come to the Viridian Gym. I'm looking after one of Red's legendary birds. Yeah, by the way, Pooplore has one of the legendary birds. Wait a minute. The Zapdos from earlier, that might have been the same one that we fought. Cinnabar Gym. Yeah, by the way, Blaine moved house, because his previous place of residence is currently cinders under an active volcano's lava. He doesn't even have a gym. He just lives in a cave. Oh, look at this. You finally cleared out all the debris. That's wonderful. We've traveled through the entirety of Kanto, did as many of the battles as we could, leveled up our Pokemon as much as possible. I think it's finally time that we actually make some real progress here. We're going to get the 16 badges, and Stop walking in my general direction, you're creeping me out. Everybody, it's time for round 3. Lieutenant Surge, my fellow American, starting off with his Electrode. This is gonna be super risky, but we're gonna go in and we're going to use spikes. That's right, just dodge the electricity. You're doing very well. Okay, so I could go in with Toot. Of course, there's always the... I mean, this thing's not gonna get one shot, so there's no point in sending in Toot. You just keep dodging the electricity. I wish airplanes were like that in real life. Not that it is too good to last, though. But you lived somehow. It would be a miracle if you could actually take out this Electrode. Okay, never mind. Next plan. Relentless aggression. Uh-oh, that is not good. That is very bad. The Rain Dance will exist for the sole purpose of making my life a living hell with its enhanced electricity and water attacks. Oh, this time you're sending in the Electabuzz. You are not holding back. Just gonna proc a confusion really quickly. I hope you don't mind. The dreaded submission. I should have known. I should have known that was gonna happen. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put my faith in you. Hypnosis. Okay, good, it hit itself, but we should not take the... You know what, Menace, you're useless. Die. Oh, actually, never mind. Well, at least, they're actually hitting themselves this time. Well, at least he finally procced the Hypnosis this time. We just have to keep using Dream Eater and hope he doesn't send in the Lantern. Trust me, it's inevitable. It's probably going to happen sooner than you think. There she blows. The dreaded Lantern with the leftovers. Yeah, I see you're also following the strategy I am.
With Toot?
Just relentlessly aggress towards it. That's very aggressive. I'm proud of you now. Oh! Oh! We can do one more double edge and take it down! Now that we're absolutely certain the Lantern is gone, let's bring in Toot and just keep using Earthquakes throughout the rest of the fight. I hope they didn't nerf Tyranitar too badly. Don't put that in the highlights. It's like an embarrassing photo from a Christmas party. And there's the Raichu. The Raichu that we fought so many years ago, even though the playthrough actually happened in like December of last year. Earthquake. Of course you have to know, sir. Why wouldn't you? Not that it really helps. It really does not help your case. We have a Deus Ex Machina. We have Toot as our last resort. She is basically Goku at this point. Oh no! Does this mean we're gonna have to sack one of our team members? I think Nummies should be put on the back seat for now. Because Spoonman would be good against Erica, Airplane, and Hopebringer as well. Especially Hopebringer. Of course, Scyther is just gonna absolutely mob through her as well. I mean, besides, after all, they're like level 14. But wait, Nummies has Ice Punch. He's a John coverage type. I'm definitely keeping Toot in. Okay, fine. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't use Toot. Hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. My name is Erica. I am the leader of Celadon Gym. Oh, all the way from Johto, you say? How nice. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. Uh-huh. She's starting off with a jump luff. She has like a huge arsenal of team members now. And I just like in Yellow Legacy, you're gonna get destroyed. History is gonna repeat itself. Yep, just absolutely one-shotted.
What is this? And the way it rhythmically moved its hips. It is a pseudo-wudo.
How very upsetting. I did not account for this in the calculations. I did, however, calculate for a contingency. And you lived. It's fine though. We are going to use the boulder to destroy the boulder. Next up is Executor. Well, I have a funny little nickname for my Pokemon that already has a nickname. John Coverage. Use an Ice Punch. That was a nice punch. And the progress was undone.
I see. You have yourself a Venusaur.
I'm pretty sure that she has an Ivysaur in Yellow Legacy, so this kind of ties back to that. Just use a Leer. Oh, Eep Powder. That's dangerous. We have to incinerate it immediately. And of course, let's bring in the ace Pokemon. This is pretty much the entire summary of the battle. So it looks like she replaced her Vileplume with the Blossom. I'm pretty sure it's from like the severe emotional trauma when Timmy just absolutely decimated the entire gym. Was it? I barely even remember the events. You lived. Congrats. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is a disaster. You're just gonna have to like survive for a couple of turns. It knows how to heal. That should do it in. Yes. Whoops, take a good look around you. The trainers all look like the leader, Janin. So you're saying that this entire gym is composed of nothing but skinwalkers. I could see it. This is a nightmare station. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm only joking. I'm the real deal. Evidence? I think that's enough evidence. So Janin's gonna start off with Wheezing. Very nice. At level 63, that's you know, it's a very like heartwarming feeling, you know. Let me just place down some emergency spikes. I really have no choice here. Ivan, you're using amnesia. How nice of you. It's how very kind and considerate, because I'm just gonna kill you with an earthquake. Let's not get greedy. Let's screech you first. Lower your defense sharply. Also, let's not forget about the sandstorm. We don't want to forget that. It's just a battle of attrition. We're both devouring our leftovers. That'll do. Oh, look at you. You've got a water-type Pokemon on your team. Oh, boy. It looks like we're gonna have to go with Emergency Plan Delta, where we're sending in Menace. Don't worry, it's just a little bit of sand. You'll be fine. Oh, yeah, Nidoqueen. Completely unaffected by the sand. It's fine though. Menace, you're gonna have to go down with the ship, buddy. I'm sorry, but inflict as much damage as you can. Let's take it out with an ice punch. Oh, what do we have here? A miserable little pile of secrets. What? I didn't mean to switch to Spoon Man. But, you know, I guess it's fine because, you know, Psychic. Oh, so you too also know the Forbidden Technique. We both served under the same mentor. John Coverage was his name. Whatever you do, viewer, don't say its name backwards. The fact that it knows Acid Armor is probably a bit disconcerting as well, but we should be okay. No, we're not gonna be fine. It's just super convenient how the ceiling collapsed directly onto you. And last but not least, Crobat. Another Crobat. Do you also have leftovers? No, you have something significantly worse for me. But it doesn't really matter. Like, you seriously need to get those holes in the ceiling patched pronto. Where do you think the rock slide is coming from? You think that it just, like, magically appears directly above the opponent's Pokemon? No. You're so tough, I have a special gift. It's toxic. Oh, man. We could put that on Spoon Man, but I think Sledge Bomb is the better choice. Because we do want to cause damage. Is there anyone else that could learn Toxic, hypothetically? Everybody can learn Toxic. What if we put it on, and hear me out, what if we put it on Menace? That might be a good option. Like, we just pivot away from, like, the Dream Eater build. We poison, we confuse, and we just beat the shit out of them. Just cause as much DPS as possible. We need to turn Menace into a war machine. Psychic, double-edged Psychic, Toxic, and Confuse, right? This is going to be the most vile of our team members, period. It's pretty ironic because our next gym fight is gonna be with Sabrina. And it's just as horrible as I remember with the teleportation pads. Let's put it into practice. Oh, this is gonna be so brutal. We don't even need to poison them. Menace is just fine all on her own. You ever just decide, hey, I'm just gonna go all the way over to the Ruins of Alph and capture an unknown? If I never went to the Ruins of Alph, would he have had an entirely different team? Because I'm pretty sure I was the one who unleashed them onto the world. Foo 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 foo, I see it clearly, I could see into your soul.
I see nothing. I see France. I see Matthew McBacon's underpants.
Don't put that in the highlights. Let's face it, Future Me is gonna do it anyway. Like, I've conceded. 3 years ago, I had a vision of your arrival, which it's actually very coincidental because you have the exact same name as another Matthew that just absolutely trounced me. What a major coincidence. All right, so Sabrina's gonna begin with Senior Mime, level 65. This might not be a good sign. This just sets the tone for the remainder of the playthrough, doesn't it? Like, this is when things completely fall into chaos. I mean, we didn't do that bad against the Mr. Mime. We did take out half of its health. Next up is Hypno. It's like,
Hey, take a look at this guy.
I'm gonna beat him up. Look, I think it's too risky to send Menace in. Like, we're going to have to make use of the new strategy with her ace Pokemon. So I think we're just gonna send in Hopebringer. Well, not bad. Alright, next up is Jinx. Probably has an ace up her sleeve. She just automatically has a hydro pump. But we're gonna incinerate her nonetheless. Okay, no, she had absolutely nothing. Now this is what we call a problem. This Slowbro could just absolutely wipe me out, so who are we sending in? Actually, I have no idea. Okay, you know what, Menace? Let me make a decision here. Menace. Starting off with a Toxic. Making the emergency switch, that was such a ballsy play. But I think holding it off is our best chance. That's the one that I fear. Look at it, level 66. And of course it has to be faster. I don't think we're gonna be able to poison it, but we're going to try. I don't even think we need to, but even still. Okay, yeah, we really couldn't have. It just outspeeds everybody. Except for maybe one person. Alright, go take a bite out of him. I believe in you. Of course, you have to know recover. And we took him out in a single hit. Oh no. Oh no! It is he! The dreaded Wobbuffet! I think we're doomed. This playthrough is over. Those counter! Why do you have to know counter? No! Look, hear me out. It's gonna be absolutely silly. But what if we have Spoonman take out the Wobbuffet? I'm pretty sure it will be able to do this. We're just gonna use a Giga Drain, which was probably a mistake. It really was. Oh, okay, it looks like it's using a Destiny Bond. You know what that means, dude. It's time for a serenade, a final Requiescat in Pace for our buddy Spood. Rest in peace. And that was the moment Spoonman canonically died. But we're still gonna keep them in the party. I'm not making the same mistake I did before with Timmy. Looks like Toot decided it was just finally time for the world to be enveloped in darkness. Wait, where is she? Misty's just completely gone. Wait, I remember where she could be. Why did you have to show up and bug us now? I was literally over here. I was just standing at least a solid kilometer away. I was expecting you, you pest. Come on, I wasn't even close. I was actually looking for you to trigger the event flag, though. So she's starting off with a Golduck, and of course, as always, I will always begin with this in every single gym battle that I partake in. We are going to sleep. We're just gonna go to sleep then. Fine, you know, it's okay. The entire plan has just completely and utterly devolved into unhinged lunacy.
Why did you talk to us?
I'm gonna rev up my engines really quickly.
Yeah, you look at that, the Quagsire. Look at the Quagsire, oh my god.
Giga Drain. Just make sure you survive the earthquake first, okay? Took it like a trooper. Not the best encounter to have at this point, but you know, it's just Kingdra again. Oh, you know, it's not so bad. Honestly, I think the Lapras might be worse. Or, you know, it's just get a critical hit. Spoonman is just actually massacring her entire team. Oh no, it's a Starmie. Whatever shall I do? Unless if it outspeeds me, then it's genuine. Hopebringer, it's unorthodox, but it's part psychic type. Bite it. This might be your opportunity. It's healing itself. Boom! We're just gonna use a sunny day here so we can weaken its water attacks. Okay, you just start off by not using a water attack. That's a smart plan. And you have leftovers. But then God says, here, have a critical hit. I feel so blindly confident that I just want to bite into the Lapras as well. And my confidence was rewarded. I need to start being more confident in myself in general. I'm Brock, the Pewter City gym leader. I'm an expert on rock-type Pokemon. My Pokemon are impervious to most physical attacks. You'll have a hard time inflicting any damage. Come on! Yeah, he's all the rock type, by the way. Pebble in his shoe, that's his ace Pokemon. Very dangerous. And that's it! That's the Pebble in his shoe! But I have some very good news that you're probably gonna want to hear. Half of our team actually can stand a chance against all of his. I'm so confident that we could have, like, airplane takedown half of the team. No, we're setting in Toot. Is what I would say, except it's using Curse, so... Quad weak. Should take it down in a single hit. And it did. See that you're bringing in the fossil Pokemon. Take a look at that. It's part water type, so it probably would not be a good idea to have Nummies be on board at the moment, but we do have someone quite special that might stand a chance, but will probably easily get just as crushed. Oh, it's getting a Swords Dance prepped, so that's not a good sign. Just Giga Drain it. Quad weak. They're all quad weak. Give it up for Aerodactyl. Yeah, I love this thing. It's my favorite Pokemon. Oh no, whatever am I to do? I mean, it's not really my favorite Pokemon. That's actually Bulbasaur. It has the ability to transform into a Fearow, so that just automatically means we're losing. Oh, look at that thing. Isn't it beautiful? This earthquake, I mean. Ah, you lived. We gotta pivot back over to Spood. Oh, you killed Toot. I hope you can live with yourself. I see that you decided to evolve your Onix and give it leftovers as well. Everyone just loves giving their strongest Pokemon leftovers. Oh, I see what's up here. I see what's going on. I see what's going on here. I know precisely what's going on. No, I don't. We don't have a choice. We're sending in Menace. My gym in Cinnabar burned down, but I'm back in business as a gym leader here in this cave. All by myself. Had any challengers in a while, though. It's fine, though. I have faced hardship like this before. Long ago, I was lost in the mountains until a fiery bird Pokemon appeared to lead me down. All these years later, and now, Red has entrusted me to look over that same legendary bird. I wonder what that could mean. You better have Bird Heal. It's even hotter than your mom. I have it on hard mode! I can't even use it! So he's starting off strong with a Rapidash. I'm starting off with one of the biggest mistakes of my entire life. Survive. Survive.
Nope.
Unsurprisingly, you decided to use the move, and of course, the water move misses.
Yeah, why don't we just give everybody a free sunny day while you're at it? Like, every subsequent trainer is legally allowed to have it. Of course you know Solar Beam. Not giving you the satisfaction. You have incurred the wrath of Toot. Punishment is your only salvation now. Toot is just going to tear through everybody. But watch, he's gonna have a trick up his sleeve. Oh, yeah, yes, of course. Let's not forget, Solar Beams are instant now. And there's the Moltres. Okay, buddy. You had a little bit of your leftovers, but I'm gonna really need you to do this solid for me. Mess him up. I could have just switched over to a sandstorm at any time. Why did I not think about that? Oh no, it's just so bright. Whatever shall I do? Oh, I see what's going on here. It's just a war of the elements. Ha, sucker. I baited you. Just tank the solar beam. I believe in you. Alright, you could have tanked it a little better, but you got the sandstorm in, that's what counts. Since the Moltres is quad weak to Rock Slide, guess what we're obviously going to do? We're gonna gamble harder than the slot machines. Of course. Of course, it's always the pseudo-legendaries that come out on top. Oh, look at that Ninetales. It's so pretty. It's got its paw out. It wants to shake my hand. Sorry, I don't shake hands. I'm germophobic. And there's the Magmar. And there's an Arcanine. This is when things get bad because the sandstorm just subsided. I'll have to put up another one. I probably should have just went for the kill shot. Okay, you survived. And you didn't. And now, there's one final guy to go. None other than Pooplore himself. Yes, I will still refer to him as Pooplore. Of course, we're gonna be battling him in Legoland. You're telling me you conquered all the gyms in Johto. Johto's gyms must be pretty pathetic then. Hey, don't worry about it. I'll know if you are good or not by battling you right now. Ready, Johto champ? He's gonna destroy me. Doesn't even hesitate. He brings in the Articuno immediately. It's level 69. Yep, okay, so you just wanted to flex that really quickly. That was your plan. I'll give you a freebie. That's my way of flexing. Go ahead. Take out the airplane. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, just cross-chop Spood. It's fine. You cannot harm the Spood. He killed the dragon, remember. Oh yeah, of course. You just had like pebbles in your shoe. I should have seen that coming, but you survived. So, that's fine. Oh, so now you want to just fight with the Articuno. Okay, I understand. No, he's gonna switch out again. He's not switching out. But we could proc a poison. And we didn't. Yeah, of course, you have the ability to transform into a Fearow as well. We're 100,000%. It's good, though, because we have Menace who can guarantee to poison it. But it dodged. That was toxic, too! But we got it. And we don't got it. No! But we got it again. Okay, Hopebringer, go on in and light that thing on fire immediately. It's just gonna automatically know Solar Beam. No, it's gonna know Hydro Pump. Dead. We're just gonna get a Sunny Day in so that its water-type moves won't do anything to me. I feel like a schmuck. I find it kind of amusing how it didn't use a single water move, yet it had the opportunity to. It probably doesn't have a water move. That's like the biggest twist. Why do I only have 2 Pokemon left? This could be a problem. Nummies? Throw a boulder at it. We're in dire straits. You gotta do it. We're really gonna cut it close, aren't we? Yeah, Ice Punch it, and we'll have Toot take care of the rest. It'll enact Judgment. This is our last chance. We gotta do it. We gotta. Oh, what move do I use? Stab bonus Rock Slide. Come on, take it out. Take it out. You're going to tank this. You're pseudo legendary. It's in your repertoire. Oh, yes! Come on. You can do it.
Yes!
Oh, no. No, wait, it's fine. It's an Arcanine. Yeah, just use the curse. And I'll just use my stab bonus Rock Slide again. Again, level 69. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. Oh, okay, yeah, we just won. And then just suddenly, nope, just left with 1 HP. Listen, you better not lose until I beat you, got it? I'm gonna lose against Lance on purpose. So, viewers, we have gotten all 16 badges, which is quite a miracle if I do say so myself. Now, there's something interesting about Pokemon Crystal Legacy, but we're gonna go over that in a minute because there's something else we gotta do. If I'm correct in my assessment, let's get 50 Ultra Balls. So we had a run-in with Zapdos earlier, and as we know, Lance has a Zapdos in this ROM hack. It's strongly possible that Articuno and Moltres are now out there somewhere, and I intend to find them.
How dare you?
There it is. It's just lurking out here in the middle of the ocean. Well, specifically near the Seafoam Islands, which makes sense. This is something exclusive to Crystal Legacy. You could not do this in the original Pokemon Crystal version, as far as I remember. Yeah, it's just out here now, and it dropped 9 levels. Oh, congratulations, you read my mind. Yeah, I wonder what you're gonna predict with your quote-unquote algorithms. Chuck in an Ultra Ball. This is probably gonna take a while. It's just a full-on battle of attrition. We are just hurling Ultra Balls and hoping that none of our team members get destroyed.
Why did you have to do that? You do understand that you are beaten. All you are doing is stubbornly standing there, refusing to concede, when it is the only logical option.
There we go, I devolved into Werner Herzog again. This never happens. I mean, it always happens. The absolute most dreadful thing is the fact I have to do this 2 more times. No way, it's gonna be more than that. This is like the perfect opportunity to just go on my phone and just like watch funny cat videos or something. There we go. As it flies through the sky, it cools to the air, causing snow to fall. Yeah, for some reason, Pooplore had this guy. Are you looking up at something? You see a bird? You look at that, you're using Detect, but you can't detect the Pokeballs being chucked in your direction.
Converting your flesh into code!
You had me, and then you lost me.
Honestly, like compared to the roaming legendaries, this is nothing. I remember getting so frustrated I had to cheat. I had to lock it in a time loop. There goes my final Ultra Ball. You really think that's gonna stop me? Really? Me? The most stubborn jackass on the entire planet? Probably. Oh, well, we actually did manage to get 1 shake on the Pokeball. Look, it's 2 levels lower than Spoodman, so let's just use the level ball and see if that does anything. Oh, look at that. I guess a malware got on my computer.
Yay! I did it!
They say lightning caused by the flapping of its wings causes summer storms. Oh, God. Of course, I always had a feeling that this Moltres was just gonna find itself in Victory Road again. How cheeky. You get to listen to the Johto battle music. Oh, so you know Endure. Well, good luck trying to predict that. This has to be just as entertaining as watching paint dry. You know? Just having to see this repetitive cycle. Oh, wow. Wow. And it's only using Struggle now. We might actually have a chance here. This one Pokeball might be the deciding thingy. Oh, damn it, the viruses came back. You know, we could just do a gamble and see if we can get it to use Endure. Okay, you know what? Let's try it. Oh! It used it! And now it's just down to a static 1 hit point. This might up our chances, it might not, I'm not really sure, but it's a hope.
There is no such thing.
This thing has destroyed my agency. That took longer than it should have. Moltres. It is said to migrate from the south along with the spring. Never ask me to do anything ever again. I'm saying that to myself. Oh, by the way, we're not done yet. The fun's just getting started. As far as I remember, as long as we head towards Celadon and go into the Pokémon Center, we should have a run-in with you. Hi! This guy, he was like super obsessive about Suicune and everything. Matthew, have you heard? There have been fresh rumors of a rainbow-colored Pokémon appearing at Tin Tower. Now we gotta head over here. Excuse me, you were in my way, you son of a... We talked to this guy. He will let us go back over to Goldenrod, but you don't have a pass. Oh, it's just such a shame. You don't have a pass. You can't get back home. Oh. Fucking forgot about the rail pass. I'm stranded. For some reason, this random child / skinwalker has the pass. Obviously stole it from the original host. Their skin wasn't just taken, so was their wallet. You coming on board? Absa-heckin' Lukey. Yeah, Lukey. Lukey me, to finally be going home after so long. This will protect you, take it. And now we have the blessing to go capture another bird. This is very exciting. Now go. They just have teleportation pads in the ancient temple. Alright, and now we're finally at the top of said ancient temple, and there's Ho-Oh right over there, that tiny little chicken. So this was the mascot of Pokemon Gold. It is now gonna go right back into the PC. No, we're just destroying this ancient entity. I don't really fully recall it, but back when I did my playthrough of Pokemon Heart Gold, this gave me a miserable time. I even think I like nicknamed it something derogatory. I don't remember. I did not miss that. I did not miss that at all. Why do you know that move? 1, 2, 3. You know, I'm not surprised anymore. I'm numb to the emotions. Well, that's just really upsetting, but you know what? I'm okay with this. We'll whittle down its HP slowly but systematically. This might up the chances of you actually getting caught. Nah, it's a statistical impossibility. That's not a pleasant experience. That's it. Double edge this. Edge 'em. Edge the Ho-Oh. They deserve all the misfortune in the world. We did it. All we need to do is edge them. I have to do this at least one more time, viewer. I'm sorry. It will reveal itself before a pure-hearted trainer by shining its bright rainbow-colored wings. Yeah, someone pure evil. Anyways, viewer, we're gonna need a Pokemon with Whirlpool. So that means Toot is going right back into the box yet again. Shiny Gyarados, our glorified HM slave, I'm so happy you're here.
Look at me, mother. I have become a water bender.
Now, the Seafoam Islands is a place I'm completely unfamiliar of. I might need to get a second HM slave. Oh, okay, so I just looped around somewhere else. So it looks like there are multiple islands that I have to go to. Ooh. Drugs.
And of course,
Even more drugs after the fact. Just love finding drugs in a cave, dude. Police would never suspect. For legal disclaimers, that was a joke. Yeah, there he is right over there. He's doing the thug shaker. It's 2025. That's not funny.
Yes.
Hey there, buddy. Never ran into you in my Heart Gold series.
But I'm opting to make up for it. At least it's not recover. Oh, important question. Does Electrode know a move that can paralyze? It does not. Let's try to spark it anyway. Why the f do you know recover? Yes, dodge the arrow blast. Yes! Shoes on the other foot. Now we just gotta keep spamming it with flashes so we can reduce its accuracy. Well, we just did it the one time, but you know, that's okay. This thing is actually gonna be harder to catch than Ho-Oh, is it? Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Come on, honey. I'll be your rectangle.
Tank it. Tank it. Oh, you are a trooper. You are an actual trooper. Just hold out. No! Yes! Hold on. Hold on. We got him! It has an incredible ability to calm raging storms. It is said that Lugia appears when storms start. And I was the storm. I was the storm you couldn't quell! Oh, look at this. Only 3 hit points. Something is very strange here, viewers. If you were playing the original Pokemon Crystal, I can kind of guarantee you this guy isn't even here at all. Like, he just completely disappears. But he still remains. What could this mean? So in the base game, if you get all 16 gym badges, you could just go straight to Mount Silver. But in Crystal Legacy, they added in an extra step. You have to refight the Elite Four. And it's not just a simple rematch, no, they're going to have different Pokemon. And it's going to be a lot tougher. But we're gonna do it. So off screen, I decided to train everyone up to level 69. That is the actual level cap, I'm not joking. If it wasn't, I would have raised them up to like level 79 or whatever. At this point, it's probably more fair and balanced to have everyone be at this level. I'm not just accounting for the Elite Four in this. There's at least one final thing that we have to do. I have foreseen this encounter. My psychic Pokemon and I have evolved, developing new tactics. Prepare yourself for a battle of enhanced strategy and might. And because we are required to do rematches, there is a little bit of a twist here. Every member of the Elite Four is now going to have a full team of 6. I see that you have decided to adopt my approach. Good job. He's been taking notes. He's been studying really hard. But I think Stantler can take out this airplane. No, flip that. Flip that. Airplane can take out the Stantler. Oh, you're switching over to Slowking. Okay, very nice. Very, very interesting. It's good. I'm just gonna like take to the air really quickly. I think I made the right call there because this thing knows flamethrower. Not that it matters. I am going to hope on a prayer here because I'm pretty sure Spoodman is going to be able to outspeed this thing. So let's just get out the Twin Needle. And we got him. I'm very sure that this is going to take him out. And it does. Okay. Thank God there wasn't any, like, comedic timing things going on. Because this is serious. Yeah, Will has just an entirely different team now. Like, he did not have this Ninetales the last time we fought. All I can do is pray that this thing doesn't know Sunny Day. No, that's actually kind of worse in my opinion. But it's fine though, the RNG gods have deemed me worthy today. No, they didn't. Yeah, it was just a cosmic joke all along. I should have known my place. And next up... That's a very cute coconut tree that you have right there. Look at it, so filled with life. One of them has a very weird looking face. It's just a shame I have to use flamethrower immediately. Of course you know ancient power.
Reduced to dust.
Survive, please. Oh, yeah, you did. Good job. Bite him. And last but not least, it's his iconic Xatu. Look at him just standing there. Doesn't have a clue what's going on. Oh, by the way, I decided to replace Screech with Hyper Beam. Like, I've decided that, nah, you know what, forget about nerfing the Pokemon. Just go all out, brute strength, everything. Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now, Matthew, move on and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four. Well, you're not that ferocious. No, I think it's gonna get worse from here. Hey, Koga, I beat the shit out of your daughter, and now you're going to get the same treatment again. Nice, starting off with a Tentacruel. Very nice. You know, Janen also had a Tentacruel on her team. If there's anything in this world that I can appreciate, it's my wise decision to put Psychic on Menace. Stop being outsped by an octopus. Wow, okay, so you're just extremely tanky. Okay, you can double edge now. Always remember, Smoothman is the best. Oh, you went to sleep. That's fine, I'm just gonna spam you relentlessly with non-stab psychics, as I have been. Non-stab! And it has a mint berry. I took him out. You know, it's just another muck. I don't have a strong opinion on it, one way or another. I forgot to heal Toot. Okay, you know what? Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, Toot, who totally wasn't burned earlier or anything, proc an Earthquake, try to hit the microscopic entity in front of you. Like, it should guarantee that they get killed, unless they're the size of an amoeba. Oh, okay, just get toxicked. It's fine. You traded one status ailment for another. Put your tongue back in your mouth. Fine, I'll just have to do it for you. Everyone knows Earthquake now. It's become a popular trend. Okay, you know what? I give up. I should have switched over to Skarmory. That would have been the better play, but oh well. Well, I guess I get to make up for that then. Steel Wing? Of course, no, you gotta be a smart aleck. That's all you gotta be. Okay, so you know Fire Blast. That is disconcerting times a million. Okay, you know what? Fall asleep, it's okay. Just get some rest. Like, you're very sleep deprived right now, Spoon Man, I totally get it. Okay, you know what? Koga is like actually f***ing me up. Important question, can you outspeed a Nidoking? No, the answer is always no, you can't outspeed anything. Oh, darn it. Toot destroyed my System 32 again. I can't believe she would do that. Alright, so I think what we can do is we can just bait them into... Okay, that's good, but I know they're gonna use Rest. Okay, yeah, smart decision. Smart decision to descend into Psychic Pokemon. Because now I can use Twin Needle. You idiot! You actual... It's not gonna die. Yay! Okay, so apparently Twin Needle procs poison now. I didn't know that. Come on, hit yourself. I wish you would just do it, I say. Live, 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 live. Yes. Okay, ice punch. Live, 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 live. You will live. I demand you to just hyper beam him. Hyper beam the Gligar, please. Everything I know is a lie! At least somebody is faster than the Gligar. Ugh, fuck it. You know what? Third attempt. Hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Yes! I love it when a plan comes together. You're doing great, Menace. We got through 2 of their team members. But this is where you unfortunately fall. Ice punch the Gligar. Tank the Earthquake. I'd like for you to tank the Earthquake, please. Okay, good job on tanking the Earthquake. Quad weak Ice Punch. John Coverage strikes again. Of course, just get the crit this time. Got you just desserts. Alright, so I think Nummies is going to be absolutely obliterated by the Hypno, and then I think we can just pivot straight into Hopebringer and just numb on them several times. No, they have a backup plan. They have a contingency for that. Koga has a contingency for everything. Like, he really wants revenge because I kicked his daughter's ass. This is the battle strategy of someone who's potentially holding a grudge. Alright, here we go. Bite. So your plan was just tanking it. And paralyzing. And using Shadow Ball. And tormenting me. And missing. And then switching. I'm hoping that Spoonman can outspeed the Nidoking. Like, I'm having serious doubts that they can. Okay, they can't. But we're gonna get him taken care of this turn.
Look at the little Crobat.
I have nothing to fight it against with. Oh, no, wait, I do. But don't tell Koga that. That should kill it. Except that we're actually evenly matched against him, so that's just an impossibility. Watch, he's gonna swap. No, he's just gonna use Protect and embarrass me a little more. No, he's just stalling. He's a toxic staller, that's why. He's waiting for the poison to take effect.
Oh no, it was the pebbles. The pebbles from the ceiling collapsing, bonking your little nose.
Oh, it looks like he stepped on one of them by accident. Look at this. Look at the sheer massacre that happened. Through rigorous training, we have grown stronger. My rock-hard will is even more firm and unyielding. Are you prepared to face an even greater challenge? There can't be anyone worse than Koga.
Oh, nifty.
So now he just has the type advantage. You're gonna have Thunder Punch, aren't you? No, like, I have a gut feeling. He's gonna know Thunder Punch just automatically somehow. I don't even know if Polyrats can logically learn it, but you know what? Anything is possible. Take it out. Take this thing out. I mean take it out as in kill it, not take it out to dinner. Alright, Menace, just a double edge. Ironically, edging is like what leads to the conclusion instead of no conclusion. We're just gonna continue relentlessly aggressing until we go down. That was fast. Ah, great, you outspeed Houndoom. Congratulations. So this is his newest edition. It's just a Donphan. I think Hopebringer is gonna have to get sacked here. Sorry, buddy. You can try to lower its defense, though. You're the only one who can debuff now. Now, whatever you do, I know it's impossible because you're quadruped, but please don't use Thunder Punch. No, I outsped you. Never mind. Very unconventional choice, Gramble, but you know, this thing's gonna have Thunder Punch. That is such an excellent hidden power. I'm completely at this thing's mercy. All right, Nummies, you are officially my number 1. Toot will probably get one shot by the Machamp, so it's up to you to save the day, okay? No! No, you were supposed to hit him! Stab bonus. Stab bonus.
Oh no! Oh my god! No, no!
Toot's gonna be quad weak. Toot's gonna be quad weak, and there's nothing I can do to prevent that. That is just, we lost. It is a statistical fact at this point. Unless if we get really obscenely lucky. Oh my god, we outspeed him! Yeah, Hyper Beam is f***ing me! Only Toot survived. That's just gonna be the canonical twist. Everyone wound up being just brutally killed, and Toot's like the last living character in this whole series. You know that picture with skips from regular show? I think it was like fan art, and it was like all the other characters' headstones, and he was just next to them, and he was sad. I trust you haven't forgotten my belief. True strength arises from trust in one's Pokemon. Since our last encounter, my bond with my Pokemon is deepened further. Are you ready to face a team united by an unbreakable bond? The power of friendship. It's a concept I am all too afraid of. Okay, survive the Shadow Ball. Twin Needle. I should have known. I should have known you were going to do that. But in my greed and my avarice and stubbornness, I chose to switch over to Spoonman and start spamming Twin Needles. Okay, you know what? Switching. I was thinking about keeping him in, but we can't risk it. You did it again! You did it again! You want to show me your cat? Okay, very nice cat. Hyper Beam the cat! Survive the Iron Tail first. You're a trooper, I am so proud of you. I need you to survive the Shadow Ball and proc a Sandstorm. Of course, you are able to endure the power of darkness, because the darkness is within your heart. Of course. Yeah, just get him right in the calf with the Hyper Beam. Look at him, he's such a happy boy. He's getting giddy to start the day, which is a bad sign because no sane person would be giddy in the morning. Also in Gen 2, you don't know Levitate, so that's what we call a subversive joke right there. That is a subversion of expectations. I know that Water Punch isn't a move, but there's a very strong chance it's gonna know Water Punch. We survived. It looks like Airplane is immune to your swagger, of which you have none. You've got a little bit. Why do you have a Blissey? No, I want to know, seriously. Why did you decide to take up a Blissey? And it has leftovers! I just processed that now! Just keep spamming it. That's our best option, button mashing. That's the ultimate strategy, until it doesn't work anymore. Our best chance, if we can't lower its health enough, we can at least get it poisoned. But we don't need it to be poisoned, because Spoonman is perfect just the Houndoom he is. Now whatever you do, Houndoom, don't use Thunder Punch. I know you secretly have it. Yeah, your hidden power is gonna be electricity. It's not, okay. Finish it off. Okay, admittedly I am a little nervous, but we fought Lance before, so we should be good after like the 5th or 6th attempt. You've proven yourself in Johto, acquiring all 8 badges and even besting me once. But now you're in the big leagues, the Kanto League, a region with its own trials and champions. Here, I am the final challenge, with a team stronger than ever before. This is the true test, a battle to determine the champion of Kanto. At the very least, he's just not holding back. He is starting off with his own Tyranitar. The one with our rival was just the warm-up. This is the real kaiju battle. We are now on even footing. We have the exact same Pokemon. I'm using Earthquake. I think he shares the same sentiment, but who will survive the earthquake will be the one proven worthy. My EVs are better than yours, so I'm probably gonna win. Ha! I got you in the yellow, loser. Actually, no, that's the orange. At the end of the day, we'll always be Toot, the destroyer of suns and moons alike. And now it's time for him to be laid to rest. At the very least, Menace is able to outspeed the Gyarados, so we should be good.
Yes, it is imperative of you to be so
Discombobulated!
Yep, he's decided to skip all the foreplay. He's going right up the Dragonite. Okay, confused. No! Okay, fine, double edge it, and then confuse him next turn. Or, just keep double edging. It's such a conundrum. What am I to do about this situation? He knows Thunder, so... Yeah, and guess who just got paralyzed? Excellent timing as always. So that adds a massive curveball to the plan because I was intending to send Nummies into battle. I mean, assuming that it can outspeed the Dragonite, he should be fine. All I can do right now is hope on a prayer. That's all that can be done here. Quad weak to Ice Punch. Hit it. Okay, good, you're faster. And you got him. Oh, but guess what? You have to fight a second Dragonite. This is the first part of the trial. If push comes to shove, we will send in Spoodman. He can just destroy all of his enemies. Alright, we're good. We're actually very good. Another quad weak Pokemon. But it can transform into a Fearow, thus invalidating everything. Of course you had to live! Yeah, that's right, he has a Charizard. I am so let down by that. What an anticlimactic finale. Yeah, just keep your Swords Dance ready. Get your attack power up. I'm just gonna spam you with Hydro Pumps in a very disappointed stupor. To address the elephant in the room surrounding Timmy, he's the only exception. He's the only Charizard who we could actually genuinely root for and side with. Oh, nice, Earthquake. Very good. Very good. I hope you're not faster than a Houndoom. Well, that was... It would have been rhetorical if my odds were better. Just bite it. Live the Earthquake and bite it! Hopebringer! This is your moment of redemption. Nope. It's too good to be true. Well, it looks like we're sending in our ace Pokemon. You killed a Dragonite. Charizard should not be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Oh, okay, dodge the thingy. I hope we can proc a poison. Or one-shot it, which would be nice too. Oh. Oh no! Live. Please, just live. No, I am not getting paralyzed ever again. Alright, we're halfway down. Immediately with the Charizard. I don't like this at all. Okay, it's proccing a Swords Dance. It might buy us some time. No! Like, you really are just trying to strip my... No, fuck you. This. That attempt was a f***ing disaster. Like, I'm actually livid. I'm not having fun anymore. So I can't get stronger than level 69. Or maybe level 70 now, but you know what? I'm not taking the chance. Like, I'm beating this guy. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how much I crash out. I'm gonna kill this man. His reputation, I mean. I think we need to start the fight off with Spoodman because he knows Giga Drain, and it might make it more viable against the Tyranitar. Wait a minute! Twin Needle. Yep, it's super effective. But it still didn't do But it's fine though, because we can just do it again. And we got him! We got him! Okay, I think we're back on the right track. Rest in peace, buddy. Yes, we got the poison! No, we didn't get the poison! I think we should just try playing a little more optimally. So it's a very unorthodox play, but I think we're just gonna send in Hopebringer to whittle this thing's health down as much as possible. And then we can try going in for the kill shot with Toot, or, no, Nummies, actually, because he outspeeds it. Nope, it was Hopebringer who delivered the kill shot. Lower its defense. Accept the inevitable. Alright, dodge the fire that this thing can spew out of its mouth. Yeah, of course, send in the illustrious Charizard that everybody loves. It's going to immediately use Swords Dance, and it's gonna sweep the rest of my team. Oh no, it just decided to skip the foreplaying altogether. Oh, for fuck's sake, we're losing. Unless if we get lucky. Don't get burned. Don't get burned. Well, at least he didn't get burned. All right, this is gonna be the part that gets ridiculous. We are pivoting to Toot, and I'm just gonna assume this thing is just gonna Thunder Punch him. No, he's just gonna Ice Punch. He has like all the punches, all the elemental punchies. Okay, the extreme speed does nothing though. That's not good. It's going to buff itself. All we can do now is just spam it with Rock Slides. I'm gonna predict we have to hit him at least 2 more times. Okay, just once. All right, we might be able to get through this. Assuming the Aerodactyl is slower. I have poor memory. Tank the Iron Tail. Just tank it. You tanked it. Good. Spam it! Spam it! Yes! Yes! Fuck you, Lance! I'm not angry that I lost, in fact. I feel happy. Happy that I witnessed the rise of a great new champion. Oh, good for you! Congratulations! I just uprooted your title! Oh, guess who's back? Ah, Matthew! I've been following your progress since Prof. Elm sent you on your way. You certainly become more impressive, conquering both Johto and now the Kanto League. No one will stand in our way ever again. The cleansing can commence. You've truly outdone yourself. It's clear that your Pokemon trust you immensely. That trust has been the foundation of your success. But remember, a trainer's journey is never truly over. Because you have to go to Mount Silver next!
There is one final crusade to try!
Today, you've proven yourself not just in Johto, but in Kanto as well. Besting even my strongest team. You've shown remarkable compassion and trust in your Pokemon, and you had to rely extremely heavily on RNG. Matthew, it is my honor to register you and your trusted partners as champions once again. One final time. Spooled Man! Hopebringer. This sounds like something from a cringy 90s video. Airplane. And last but not least, our starter Pokemon, all the way from the beginning of this series. Also, let's not forget about Menace. And I'm not talking about Togepi, I'm talking about Standler, by the way. Nobody wants to remember the Togepi. And again, absolute evidence that I was playing this on a harder difficulty with level caps and no items and forced set battles. Can't call me a loser. There's a way to get past the credits super quickly. The end. I had to do some quick time manipulation. Now there's only one more place to go to. One final destination that definitely hasn't been set up beforehand or anything. There's nobody standing guard anymore. We can just waltz on in.
You think the level grinding is your ally? I was born in it. Melded by it.
Because we have one final battle to do.
Ah! It appears we have been subsumed by the darkness itself. Well, I'll have you know that I was born—
Okay, this bit has gotten very old very quickly. Now, the good news is I have a picture of the layout on my phone. Otherwise, I would have to, like, put Flash on Stantler or whoever. I don't want to do that.
We shall now march forward into the realm of uncertainty, and then we're gonna go down. Maybe up again, over to the right. Okay, yeah, things are already falling apart.
All right, and we're completely free from the insanity. Let's go into this room. This very, very strange room in the midst of an eternal void. Wait, who is that? It's me. You know, it would have been great if I decided, hey, let's just hack the game's files so that we could, like, configure it to make sure it was the Pokemon Yellow Legacy team, but I'm just too lazy to do that. Anyways, yeah, this Pikachu is oopie doopie, by the way, canonically speaking. So the goal is just hit them, dude. Yeah, you just one-tap them. And I'm just convinced that oopie doopie has devolved into a gimmick. See, you're in the neighborhood. I gotta poison this thing fast. All right, we're good. No, we're not. Why do you have that? I think Menace is just doomed. Yeah, this is the moment where he canonically dies and never comes back. This is gonna be so risky, but Spoodman, you've got the Twin Needle, but Mewtwo also has Psychic. And he outspeeds you in just about every way, shape, and form. Yeah, they just decided, hey, let's put, like, the most powerful legendary on my team. I mean, besides, Timmy canonically died, so he kinda has to take his place. You know, in hindsight, I should have brought in Hopebringer. That would have been the smarter play. But I am not known for making smarter plays. Of course you have Submission. Am I gonna have to restart? Okay, yeah, that's so much damage, but honestly, I think we're gonna have to pivot to somebody else. Survive the flamethrower. It's just a little heat. Don't worry about it. This thing is obscene. But we took it out, and now the rest of his team is gonna be easy as cake. I stand corrected. I hate this creature. Alright. Good. I'm so sick of seeing that Pokemon's existence. You're just a reverie of the past, Timmy. Also, sorry, Guacamole, I gotta punch you in the face really quick. Wow, he tanked it like a trooper. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice of you to do that. Oh, no. That's not good. I don't think Nummies is gonna survive this. No, he did. He did. I just have to have a little faith. Punch him again. Oh, that's such a smart play, bringing in the thick boy. We'll just pretend that this Snorlax is the Doug Trio. And trust me, the Doug Trio was a monster. And I mean that in the best way possible. I don't think we're gonna survive this fight. We're gonna be here for like the next couple of years. Can I just spam a Hyper Beam? I don't think that's such a good idea, considering the fact that the Blastoise he's definitely going to have is going to have the advantage. I say we just say Earthquake. Quake this thing. My team in Pokemon Yellow Legacy was just absolutely broken compared to what I have in this one. Like, I did not even struggle as much at all. But yeah, this is the Blastoise. The one thing that I fear, it's probably going to one-tap me, and we're gonna have to redo the entire fight, but here we go. We are gonna Earthquake this thing. And then, when we get the chance, we're going to use a Hyper Beam. All I need to do is just survive the Hydro Pump. I'm not going to survive. Oh, nope. Again, I just have to have a little more faith. Oh! Okay, here we go. Survive the Hydro Pump. I'm going to kill myself We're gonna have to start a little differently here. We're just immediately sending in the Pokemon with the type advantage and hoping to God that Toot can actually hit this thing. It is incredibly nimble. Okay, yeah. Nature always prevails, according to poop lore anyway. We're hitting Snorlax right in the crotch with a Hyper Beam. So now that we have to refight him, we're gonna have to deal with this Mewtwo again. I think Hopebringer is going to be the optimal choice for the battle, even though it knows submission and it could like totally destroy my entire existence. We're doing a lot better this time. That's a positive sign. We just have to like be a bit more strategic in our approach. Isn't it great how a tiny little spider is fully capable of outspeeding a dragon? How do you think he took out the Dragonite? Well, your sacrifice won't be for nothing, buddy. And there she is, Mewtwo, the ultimate final boss of all time. Just you know, it would be super hilarious if Nummies were able to take it out with a boulder. I can't see it happening though, but you know, just I can see it happening. I can't see it happening. And now finally we send in Menace. We are going to finish this thing off, and the only way we can. Relentless aggression. Yeah, I was playing everybody for a fool. Menace is our trump card. You were supposed to be our trump card. He's gonna keep spamming recovers until he goes down. He knows he's lost. The Mewtwo knows what kind of situation they're in, and now they're finished. We did it. I defeated myself. I got like a ton of money from it too. And there's one more thing. In Crystal Legacy, when you defeat Red, you will get access to Mewtwo. Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually great. Thank you for that, Smith and Co. for keep making my Pokemon fully healed. You would basically have to trade Mewtwo over from a Gen 1 game in order to use him in Gen 2. But no, he's just like standing right here. And guess what? We don't have the Master Ball. We wasted it on Entei, meaning we're gonna have to catch this thing through attrition. This is how we wrap up the series. This is how. No other way. One. You really gotta put me on edge like this. Alright, yeah, just keep using future sights. Just keep predicting the future, dude. Like, we both know where it's going. You're just gonna be left in a box, and I'm gonna like completely forget that the save file is on my very legitimate Game Boy Color. One, two, three. Ahaha! Mewtwo's ours! Said to rest quietly in an undiscovered cave, this Pokemon was created solely for battling, and now it's ours. A second time. To think canonically I caught this guy twice. Oh, look at that. More credits. But this marks the final time we're ever going to see them, because as of this moment, Pokemon Crystal Legacy is truly done. My entire perspective on it still remains entirely the same. It is the superior version to Pokemon Crystal. It's a great fan project. And of course, when April comes around, we're gonna be wrapping up the trilogy with Emerald Legacy. Whenever we do that. It's got like an entirely different move pool compared to the last battle. I think he like really fell off. He fell off hard. Even still though, we've collected every single legendary that is available in this game, including Scyther. He's the most goated legendary out of all of them.